morning. So it's actually 20 to 12 already, and you missed my coffee, and I had back-to-back meetings, so that's why I almost hit my cup against the refrigerator. Anyway, I did bring the chair downstairs, so I have a whole bunch of things I want to get done as soon as I can. So this is the area that's going to be the breakfast or the beverage. And yeah, that is my husband's paw prints around the doorknob. So I'm going to put away my coffee mug, go outside, grab the little bit of treat I have for the chickens. Okay. Turn the light off. Ooh. Let's go see if there's any eggies. Oh man. Of course, the moment I walk. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Let's go potty. Come on, guys. Come on. Alright. Itchy and scratchy. I've left the collar off of him. And there's the girls. Hi, girls. I've already seen them twice this morning. Hi, girls. Here you go. Not a lot of treats. But they already got worms. Let's see if there's any eggies. Oh, there are. Brown egg, and I have to clean the coop out, and I have plenty of things to keep me busy. Clean off the lamp, because I think I might start turning the lamp on for them. What a shocker, Chester. Are you gonna go get your chocolate? Alright, I have to throw him at least a couple of times. Oh, and looks like Nana Janet is molting. Yeah, that's why she's not laying any eggs. Goofy chicken. Okay, should we play, Chester? And she's quickly losing leaves. Alright, I'm gonna try and throw with my left hand and an egg in it. Wow, that was terrible. Terrible, Mommy. So bad. Hey, Mosky. We have multiple papers in the driveway. No, Chester, honey, come on, let's go in. I think I want to make some tea now. Come on. Come on, Chester. You are so optimistic. Come on, in. Ew. You got some leaves in your mouth? Come on, Chester, come on. Alright. Let's go make some tea. I have to get this off my chest. I must be in a mood. I've received not one, but 3 phone calls this morning. One was during a conference call on my cell phone. No, I was on my work phone, my office phone, but the call came in on my cell phone, and it was the dealership where we purchased 3 of our cars from. A new salesperson. Here, I'll show you something pretty so you're not just staring at the desktop. So the salesperson leaves a message saying, oh, the people that you've dealt with in the past, blah, 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 no longer with us, blah, blah, blah. I'm the new person, blah, blah. Yeah, I understand. It's a cold call. Don't call my cell phone, though, because I'm not wasting my minutes on your sales call. So I called back and left him a voicemail message letting him know that when we are ready to purchase another vehicle, which we are not at the moment, we will go to the dealership. Please don't call my cell phone again. And they have our house number on file. So that was one. Second was just moments ago, which is probably why I'm kind of riled up. There's a reason for a do not call list. It excludes political phone calls, which I have dealt with for years because my husband is a registered independent, so he receives calls from both parties trying to sway him over. I'm used to that. It also excludes calls from fundraising. So cancer, local, whatever, all of those, they're excluded from that. But everyone else has to adhere to the do not call list. I make sure every 2 to 3 years just to make sure that all of our phone numbers are on there, including our cell phones now, because you can get telemarketer calls on your cell phones too, which I find even more irritating because you're wasting my time and money, literally money. Anyway, so the phone call that just came through was a English sounding name from an obviously not English native speaker. Someone who we always term as offshore, saying that they need to speak to my husband about his computer. Well, that's when I think I flipped it that instant I heard that. First of all, my husband doesn't have a computer. And that is God honest truth. He doesn't have a computer because he's not allowed anywhere near technology. So when I heard that, I said he doesn't have a computer. So the person asked me, like they were shocked, he doesn't have a computer? I'm like, no, he doesn't. I didn't volunteer the fact that we have 5 other laptops, computers, they all belong to me. But obviously it was a call to sell us something, extended warranty, some kind of baloney, because it was all very vague. And the third call, which irritates the bejesus out of me, is, this is your final warning to lower your interest rate. Oh my God, really? Really? And they preface the call, because those are all Robo calls. This is your credit card company. Okay, which one? You can't tell me? Well, it's MasterCard and Visa. Well, you now work together? Which MasterCard and Visa? So just all of those kind of things. And then yesterday, they called us to chimney sweep our chimney. I said, how do you know I have a chimney? Don't you have heat? I'm like, yeah, we have heat. What kind? I'm like, none of your business. Why are you calling me? We're in a do not call list. So yeah, I have to get it out of my system. Decompress. I probably find it more of an irritant because I'm home. Majority of those robocalls don't register on your voicemail once they read that it's voicemail. But because I am home, and I should just stop answering any phone number I don't recognize. But if I'm on a conference call and my phone, there's my phone, it has 2 lines. So when I'm on one, on my office line, and the house line rings and my office line is in use and on speakerphone, they hear my home line ring, and that's really unpleasant too. So there's a couple of reasons why it kind of gets my juices go, my blood boiling. So yeah, so actually now that I think about it, I'm going to go to the do not call registry and make sure that all of our information's up to date. And maybe this is a good point for each one of you who do not appreciate those calls to also check your registry. Make sure that all your phone numbers, your home line, your landline if you have one or have several, if you have fax numbers, those also get robocalls on. And that's just, I keep my printer turned off for that reason. So I have a dedicated printer fax combination. So, because that would just drive me even more batty than it does. So check to make sure that your numbers, all of the numbers you do not want to receive telemarketing calls on, are definitely on that registry, because they do expire. There's an expiration date. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 years, but I'm going to absolutely check mine today to make sure that all the numbers are on there, because I have a cell, Paulie has a cell. We have a home number. I have an office number. I get telemarketer calls on my office number. The instant I tell them that's a business number, they apologize and take it off, because I don't know if there's a larger penalty for calling a business number, but I have never been, they're always very apologetic. So I don't know if that's a trick for you to use. Just say it's a business number. Don't call again. So now I definitely need tea. I think I'm going to go make some Darjeeling and maybe warm up the leftovers from last night for my lunch, because it's 12:15. And while I'm enjoying my lunch and tea, I'm going to check to make sure that the numbers on the do not call registry, and then try to take a few more tasks off of my to-do list. I have to clean out the coop. Oh, let me see if I can safely show you my list without giving anything, because I've been kind of keeping a combined list today with work stuff. Yeah, I can't show the work stuff. I'm sorry. I already brought the red chair downstairs. I have to bring the air conditioner downstairs, gather the garbage, put away the dishes, put away all of the unopened groceries that are sitting on the counter into the pantry, gather recycling, clean out the chicken coop. I'm definitely going to need to do the chicken coop clean out sooner than later, because it looks like it might rain, and I think I'm going to close up the coop and turn their heat lamp on. Hopefully they will appreciate that as well. So I have a couple of things to do. So tea, lunch, coop, clean outs, in that order. So after lunch I'll go clean out the coop, but now I'm going to go enjoy my tea. Oh my lord, I rambled on for 8 minutes, but I feel better now. So I was waiting for a report to run. It's actually stuck on my mess is still here. Stuck on my computer. So while I was waiting for it, and because I've done so much already outside, coop's already cleaned out, the lights turned on, I brought the air conditioner into the basement, brought the little space heater for the dogs upstairs into the living room. So I've done a lot of things throughout the morning and throughout the early afternoon. So after my afternoon meetings, I thought I'll just run those things that I need to do for work, and when there's a pause, I can check out some emails. And I was watching a video, one of Julie's vlogs, and she mentioned a Copic app as I was downloading the Copic app on my cell phone. So it's available for iPhone, Android, and Windows. I have a Windows phone. It seems like there's the least number of apps available for Windows phones, but luckily this was. So what you need to do is go through and add which of the markers you have, and it shows you the code as well as the color, which is cool. So like if I have lapis or ice blue, I think I have an ice blue, I'll have to look on mine. All you do is add a 1. So it shows a 1. Do you need more? Yes or no? I don't need more. And then just save it. And that way it will come back that you have 1. And I've already done the colorless blender and the black, basic black, and the special black. So I just need to pull out my markers and add all of the ones that I know I have. It has all the listing. I don't know if this includes all the most recent colors, but as you can see, it's in color groups. And this may look slightly different for the Android phone or iPhone, but since I happen to have a Windows phone, that's what it looks like to me, or for me. So I thought that would be helpful to show you. So yeah, great minds think alike, Julie. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I have to go grab the garbage upstairs bathroom. And, oh, for dinner, we're having pan-roasted pork chops with a apple stuffing on the side. But I'm thinking I might want to bake a little cornbread, maybe even just like cornbread muffins, and then break that up to make into the stuffing, because I have nuts and craisins, and I think I was going to make a coleslaw. Now I have to see, I'm glad I make the menu on Sunday so I know exactly what I'm supposed to make for that evening, because sometimes my brain is literally fried by the end of the day. So I'm gonna check my menu. Why don't I check it on my, let's see, where's my, you don't need to see my hair. Okay, so here's my blog, and this was last night's dinner. Sausage and peppers over Israeli couscous. The night before was roasted chicken with ricotta mashed potatoes. Yum. That was pretty good. And I get to have the leftovers for lunch the following day, so it's a win-win. Oh, and the coffee is delicious. I love the Green Mountain 3-continent blend. This was meatless Monday, veggie fried rice, and Sunday's the menu. So let's take a look at the menu. Today's Thursday. It's a what happened? What happened? Just saw it. I'll just make it bigger. Okay, pan-fried pork chops with apple stuffing and acorn squash. Alright, well that makes sense because I'm going to sear the pork chops on the stove top and then put them in the oven to cook through, and then finish it off with a little pat of butter and a splash of vinegar. That helps cut some of the richness. So I should probably, let's see, it's 10 to 4. I'll probably go and pop the pork chops in a Ziploc bag and marinate them. Olive oil, salt, black pepper, a little garlic powder. That way, by the time I'm ready to sear them around 6:30 or so, 6:30 or 7, they'll be all ready for me, and then I'll take a look and see if I have cornbread mix in order to make corn muffins to make the stuffing, because I definitely have the apples, and there's a sour, kind of more sour apple that I plan on using, and craisins, and probably some almonds. I think I have raw almonds left. I hope I have raw almonds left. And, oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry for everyone who's just yawned. It's kind of gloomy out, and I think it's supposed to rain later tonight and part of tomorrow. So I think I might go take one more trip over to the chickens to check in on them to see if there's any more eggs. There's been 3 brown eggs so far, so that's no green egg from Nana Janet, who is molting. I see a lot of her feathers in the coop. And it is kind of the season for them to molt, so that's to be expected, and sometimes they don't lay when they molt. So has not been a green egg since last Tuesday of last week, and I don't expect ghost chicken to lay another egg, so it's about 3 eggs a day. And it's not like we use them all. I mean, we give most of them away. We sell only like maybe a dozen every other week or so. So we have plenty for our use, but I'm going to check in on them one more time, and I think I might close them for the day because it's getting chilly and there are lights on. So let me see if I'll grab my camera. I'll go out there with you. Well, I'll take you with me. Girls, I bought them some cucumbers and peaches. Hi, girls. I need to move your light now. You go. See, there's a lot of feathers in there. Nana, you naughty, naughty chicken. Where are your green eggs? That's omelet. She's the biggest one. Somebody's going to dust bath. Alright, girls, enjoy that. Let's see if there's any. Like these, I cleaned out the poop earlier. See, it's all spotless. No eggs. Pop the light back on and close them up. So these are the pork chops, and I know that there's definitely more than 2 portions in here, so we'll have leftovers. We can make fajitas or sandwiches with the leftovers. I can have lunch tomorrow. Probably can go to work with a pork chop sandwich. So I have the oven preheating because I'm going to cut the acorn squash in half, scoop out the seeds and save those for the chickens, and then fill it with a pat of butter, salt, pepper, and a spoonful of brown sugar. What you see in the bottom of the pan is at first I seared them, and then I added this Simply Cranberry cocktail, about 1/4 cup or so, 1/3 of a cup, to deglaze it, and then a squeeze, maybe 2 teaspoons of the honey mustard. And do not do this, I have asbestos fingers. Just tasting it for flavor. I think it needs a little bit more salt, so I'm gonna add a little salt and black pepper to the sauce, and then I'm gonna pop that in the oven because I did just quickly sear the outsides. I didn't cook them all the way through, and I'm also going to layer some sliced apples on top. So let me show you what that looks like with the sliced apples before I pop it in the oven. There's the apple addition to the pan that has all of the pork chops and the sauce. The apples will start to break down nicely, but still keep their shape. In the oven, I'm gonna put them in there for about 15-20 minutes. I don't want to overcook the pork. And then I will add the acorn squash on the side. And as always, I'll post a picture on Pinterest, on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog. Probably Pinterest too. Depending on how pretty the final picture will look like. I was going to make stuffing on the side, but I decided that the apples, pork chops, and the acorn squash is more than enough. Why do I need to be baking cornbread to make stuffing? Plus, I worked all day, so. And got lots of other stuff done too. Oh, look, and who's begging for some foodies? Hi, Mushy. You smell pork, don't you? Well, I'll give you some when it's done. Oh, hello, Chester. Everyone's in here now. I gave Moses a piece of apple and he didn't want it. So it's going in the oven, and then I'm gonna prep the acorn squash, and I'll take pictures of everything, and there'll be links in the description below to my Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and my blog. So I'm gonna call it a night because I really want to get everything wrapped up before dinner. I have a slew of dishes to put away and do, and then I still have to run downstairs and get the garbage from the downstairs and recycling. So, yeah, there's not enough hours in the day some days. So there you go. That's it for today. Vlogust. Why do I keep saying Vlogust? It's Vloctober. Vloctober day 10. We're a third of the way in. So there's 31 in October, isn't there? Okay, so a little less than a third of the way. As always, don't forget the thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to reply. Don't forget to check out others who are vlogging this month. I know Julie is. I know Organized by Jen is. I know Monica does weekend vlogs. I'm trying to think who else is doing. Anyone who's participating in vlogging, leave your channel or just say I am and we'll go check it out. There you go. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow, which is Friday. And we're on vacation next week. I'm already looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, everyone.